Make sure it pop up when you click on it.
Alright, I'm gonna look at the stat. Lamar Jackson with 9 passing touchdowns. Oh, my running back was first in everything.
Oh my god.
Pat Mahomes got MVP. Jalen Hurts is second. My running back was third. In the conference. Yep. Offensive player of the year.
How many yards Jalen Hurts put up?
Suge Knight got defensive player of the year.
Who was second?
Fred Warner and the Bills.
God damn.
Yeah. Yeah, Pat had 3 niggas in there.
And where?
Defensive player of the year.
Mm-hmm. Suge Knight, Chandler Jones, Thomas Davis Sr. was in it. Oh wow. Levante Davis wasn't even in it.
Thomas Davis Sr. is like, he shit.
He is. Hey, Joe Burrow's second. Joe Burrow's second.
Got the best line. Oh my, go to O-line, bro. Oh my.
Hey, Joe Burrow's second for best quarterback. Jalen Hurts number 1. Oh, because he's creative, obviously. But I'm over Lamar Jackson though. Best online. That's tough. John dominating with 1, 2. He got Brandon Books. I was finna get him, but I was like, this nigga old. And I ended up getting Jackson Kelce. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, me and John dominating the whole line.
I got 4 niggas in that bitch, bro. I got 5 linemen. I beat the Browns 28-7 in the regular season. Let's see the box score looking like. This thing ran over y'all. Damn, y'all was passing all over us.
Best wide receiver, DeAndre Hopkins in our conference. Yeah.
Had 128. Damn, Jalen Hurts had 326.
They
Jalen scored 7 points.
Hey, look like our wide receivers kind of weak in this conference. D Green, the only one with the good wide receiver at 9. DeAndre Hopkins, Alshon Jeffries, never heard of him. He's second.
Yeah, he played for the Eagles. Oh, do he still play for the Eagles?
No.
Nah.
Damn. I beat Pat 27-16. Lamar had 168. Joe Burrow had 207.
That's tough.
Let's get it on the road, D Green.
Running back though, toting that bitch.
I'm already broadcasting. Are you looking at it? It should be open.
Oh, hold on. Let me see.
I'm pressing.
I was waiting on that. I was waiting for you to, what's called? I'm pressing the head up.
He's his gaming channel.
Look, go to audio friends, right?
Yeah.
Go to chat.
They talking about Kodak sold his soul.
Wait, on YouTube, right?
No.
Yeah, I'm broadcasting on YouTube.
I'm broadcasting on YouTube, but this
Okay. Alright, walk me through it. Go to friends.
yeah, go to friends. Go to chat. Trace his name, and then you see the broadcast. Pop up.
Okay, I see it.
This nigga D Green, I could have been press X. You gonna send me the invitation? I gotta leave franchise. Back out.
Oh, I see it now.
You back?
I told you I clicked that.
You didn't. You said, hold on. I'm trying to make sure. Nah, nigga, back out.
I'm already back there. I just clicked it now.
Alright. But they talking about that bird he got in the middle of his forehead. It's like a Nazi bird or something like that.
Probably was saving in jail.
Yeah, talking about this is not Kodak, but if it is, he's in deep shit. Notice the cross between his eyes is gone. The bird is there.
Yeah, I said that shit.
But Gucci Man, he lost that weight and like that was really it. His tattoo still there.
Yeah, it's tattoo, bro.
Yeah, facts.
They can get tattoos in that motherfucker.
Nah, he got that tattoo when he got the hand tattoo, I think.
Do
To do what?
What color you got on?
I didn't change none of my uniform. I ain't trying to mess up nothing.
Okay, Pat.
Hmm?
Mute your broadcast, bro.
He said muted. Oh, because it's echoing?
Yeah.
Alright.
Everything we say twice.
Alright.
And late as fuck. So how do I make it full screen? Square. Stupid ass nigga.
It's a site that has seen more than its fair share of great playoff memories the last few decades, and more could be in store as we've got playoff football again at sold-out Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Cleveland Browns and the New England Patriots. And a short kick taken at about the 16. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Travis Benjamin on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll run the option to start the drive. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally brought down at the 38. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
First down, Browns.
Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 27. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
28.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Trey Waynes, the Michigan State man, right there in coverage.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
$51 yards on the punt there. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
1st and 10. at their own 28-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Coverage there by the safety, Harrison Smith.
Two things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Taken from just outside the 30. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Patriots take over.
28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
At the 30-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Brought down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 12-yard line. A third down conversion with a strong gain of 14. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Something else in order to try and get this running game going.
56, check.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And they'll begin by running the option. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That thing blown up by the defensive effort of Chandler Jones.
16-yard line.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down, brings up 4th.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. He needed 2. He only got 1. And this Browns defense stands tall. Play action. Here's Hurts. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 16 yards, a 1st down.
3-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 14-yard touchdown as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting runs, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Quick throw complete out to Beckham. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Over the middle here to Brown. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 75 yards. And the Browns can grab the lead if they hit the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score Browns 7, Patriots 6. Just kickoff.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Cut. Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to float this one deep right side. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Pats at the line, ready to go. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
And that is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Dante Hightower on the stop.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And now they will throw it with Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Call it a full 3 yards. There brings up 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. Out to his left. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. It's caught inside the 25.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 58 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
He was brought down at the
frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and throw for it here. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
At the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Burrow looking to pass. And Beasley with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 49-yard line.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal. And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
Covered by Richard Sherman.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. That catch good for only a couple.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski. Complete.
Burrow's pass.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. New England on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 7. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
At the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Second.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down, Burrow. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Back to throw. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Here we go with Burrow. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down.
Right there, 54, right there.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. Past the 20.
In your face!
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
The Browns.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Patriots 8. Justin Tucker set.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Throwing again, it's Burrow. taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Jerry Hughes in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game. Well, one side moves on, and then, of course, there's the other side, and now they face what they don't want to face, and that's the offseason.
Think about the journey just getting to this game. Preseason, right? The OTAs and mini camps before that. Going through the regular season, fighting and scratching and clawing to make it to the playoffs. And then to get to this game, one game short of a conference championship, they'll have the whole offseason to think about it. Let's see if they use it as motivation.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. And with that, we say so long from Foxborough.